5 Tuesday, and I just gotta say I feel kind of accomplished because like I am freezing right now because it's still winter, but I'm wearing something different, okay? It's my new shirt and it's all like flowy, but I feel like I just wear the same 3 jumpers every time I see you guys, so I thought I should change it up. And I've also just started putting scrunchies into my hairdos and I still feel weird about it. Like it's new, is different, so I'm trying it out here so you guys can tell me if the scrunchie looks good. Like, does it work? Because I don't know how to feel. I've only worn one once at work and I was like, this just feels really weird, but I want to incorporate it into my wardrobe just to like an FYI on why I look like I do. Today is Top 5 Tuesday, and today I wanted to talk about the top 5 series I want to finish. And this is a theme that I do regularly because I always end up finishing series and there's new ones I start and like the list always changes. So these are the ones that I have the greatest need to finish right now. Don't know when it's going to happen, but the need is there. So number 5 on my list is to finish Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerri Maliskako. So Capturing the Devil is out in 2 weeks and I can't wait. I mean, I'm so excited because it's so close. Like, now that it's getting really like near, I'm just, oh, I can't wait. And this is one that I'm going to finish next month because I'm buying that book and then I'm reading it and I'm so excited. Unless because the Contemporary-thon is from the 23rd to the 29th and the book doesn't turn up before then I will read it the month after, but I'm reading it as soon as I get it if there's no readathon happening. But I just need to know what's going to happen to Audrey Rhodes and Thomas, and they are like the best characters ever. And if you haven't read this, you should really pick it up. Oh my god, I love these characters so much and the world is just so good and I just need to know what's going to happen. Number 4 on my list is Everless by Sarah Holland. This was like my 3rd favorite book of last year and I got the sequel and it's just been sitting there forever because I was going to buddy read it with my friends, but then I think one of them just decided to read it without us and I was like, rude. And then the other one also read Blood Witch, so I'm like, what happened to our buddy reads, yo? Like, you're reading the books anyway. So I just got to start reading the books too. And I waited over a year to read Wind Witch with them. It's like commitment on my half, but like I just feel weird reading it without them. And I really want to read Evermore, but I'm just not excited. Like, I want to, but I haven't. You know what I mean? Like, it's just been sitting there and I just have felt no need to be like, about what's gonna happen, and I need to know. But it's weird. It's like, why don't I ever feel like reading anymore? Like, I mean, you know, I loved this book and like now I don't even care what happens in the next one and I'm just kind of sitting there like, meh. At least it's only a duology. There's not too much that I have to read to like catch up. Same with Stalking Jack the Ripper. This is why these ones are so low, because I only have to commit to reading 1 book and then it's done. Okay, number 3 is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Hot damn. I read this book like nearly 3 years ago. It's so long, and I mean afterwards I just couldn't even think about reading the sequels because I was so emotionally scarred by what happened in this book because I didn't expect it and it was so beautiful and I loved it. But I never read the sequels, and now I'm to the point where I'm gonna need to reread this book to continue on. Like, not that I haven't forgotten, but I need to immerse myself back into this world to have the same level of emotion that I did. But what if I do that and then I don't continue yet again? Like, I have issues. Like, a lot of the time with these series where I've got multiple books, I'm gonna have to develop the need to like read 1 each month. Like, that's what I've been doing with Shatter Me. It's been 3 months now and I've read the first 3, which is really good, and then I can read Restore Me and then Defy Me in the next 2 months. But maybe after that I should really start Daughter of Smoke and Bone and do like, you know, 1 each month to actually try and get me to read these, because it is working for me. But then again, it's only 12 books that I'll be reading a year, and then what if I like decide to do multiple versions of this where there's 2 series I've got ongoing where I try to finish like this? There's too much to think about. Number 2 on my list is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, but this is gonna be the worst thing ever, guys. It is August and I still haven't read Queen of Air and Darkness. I have issues and I don't know why I can't do this, because I still need to reread City of Heavenly Fire, and that book is so massive and I'm so scared. And then I need to read Lady Midnight again, then I need to read Lord of Shadows again, then I need to read Ghost in the Shadow Market, and then I need to read Queen of Air and Darkness, and then I will need to read The Red Scrolls of Magic, and it's just too much. But I need to do this because I want to read Chain of Gold, but like I kept saying, oh, I'll wait until Ghost of the Shadow Market's out, that'll be fine, because I'm like 6 months is gonna like take a long time. Again, it's already August. I've already passed the time that Ghost of the Shadow Market came out. So I need to read these books, but there is so much else that I need to read that to actually sit down and read them will probably take me 6 years. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. It would be good if they were an audiobook because I could just listen to it in the car, and even if it took 16 years, it would get done. But no, I had a point where I was actually really excited to try and do it, but then that disappeared when I actually thought about it more, because I'm just like, oh, it's like 700 page books. That's also why these books are so huge. I could read 2 smaller little baby books and get my TBR down instead of rereading books that I've already read that are like the size of 2 books. You know, I could get 6 books off my TBR or get 3 books read that I've already read. It just doesn't make sense. And number 1, I feel like might shock people because I don't talk about this series as much, even though I do love it, but I want to finish Cinder by Marissa Meyer. And lately, like the past 2 weeks, I've just been having such a strong need to reread this series, and I actually really want to. And I don't know why, because I hated Cinder. This book was shit. I did not like the first one, but then it got better as the series went, and I still need to read Fairest, Winter and Stars Above, which have just been sitting there unread for like 4 years because I just didn't want to read Winter because it's 800 page book. Same thing, that's like 3 average size books that I could have read, but like I was just reading a different book on my bed, and then I looked up and I'm like, I kind of really want to reread that. And I've been seeing memes for this series. Like, I mean, this is a series that I don't really care if I see spoilers because it's all fun and games, and of course, you know, like eventually the villain's probably gonna end up dying and blah blah blah. Like, it's a very generic type of story, but you know, I'm like not bothered if I see cute relationship-y things and all the fun things, and like this book is seriously such a good one to ship characters in that I really want to reread it. And I wonder if I will like Cinder more if I reread it, or if I'll hate it then I never finish it ever. Again, this is one that I feel like I'm going to need to read 1 book each month so that I can like try and do a reread and then ultimately try and read Winter. Even if I read 100 pages a day, that would still take 8 days. That's just so long. But I really kind of want to do it. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like I actually have sort of gave myself a set TBR for next month though, which is really weird. But there's a lot of things that I need to get to or I'm gonna like lose my shit. So guys, these are all the series that I like really need to finish. Don't know when it's gonna happen. Obviously not gonna happen this year because we've only got 4 months left to go and I have so much that I need to do. But I'm excited because I just want to know how they end and just be back in the world. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!